Okay, so here's a brief update of our front yard. Got these cool gates. We're gonna do front and the backyard. Got a bunch of flower pots still up there. We ended up mowing it recently because it got out of control after doing some overseeding. We had planted a clematis there, but unfortunately, looks like it may have died. And then we have a big, huge black locust tree here, and it keeps trying to put shoots out this way. Then we have a honeysuckle right here. Seems to be doing all right, growing a little bit. And we overseeded, but some of it still is kind of bare. We're gonna try again and try to do some more stuff. Then we've got I believe it's like a dogwood or something right here. Nice big tree. Got to pull all the weeds out from underneath there. We had one of these bushes right here. There's two of them right there. We chopped them all down at the end of last year. And we had one right over here, a massive one that was way bigger. And we pulled it all out and we planted a Daphne, which at our last address, the Daphne, we had bought a Daphne and it grew up to probably about that high. And it was really big and bushy, and we started out about that big. And we've got a plant back there. We've got a rose bush here, and there was nothing right in here, so we planted two yellow rose bushes, and we put all this bark dust in. I think it looks way better now. And we had a bunch of weeds in here, so we weeded it some. There's still more to do, but we're really tired. We've been doing a lot of stuff, and also we did a dry pour. Oh, and this is the wife's car. Looks really great. We put that thing on a while ago and it still looks really good. Close this gate back up. And my car's looking pretty sad right now. I got into an accident a while ago. We went through, we've got a big Japanese maple and a massive tree right here. And
you showed this in the last video.
We ended up taking out a bunch of debris that was under here. We've still got a bunch of tree branches that we've got to take care of right back there. Our shed, bunch of pallets we need to get rid of. The neighbor's yard, here's our gate. So we've got a lot of this. I don't know what they were doing with this. There was a bunch of little dragons like right throughout here. And we got my grill back here, my griddle. We got the hose to hook it up to and that's our air conditioner is running. My little table, we gotta still clean it up and get it hooked up to the water. And nice little seating back here, but I gotta really trim it up. And we've got another Japanese maple over here. We planted this. And there's actually some lily bulbs in there that we were hoping that will come back. Then we got, this is the big garden that was some weird succulents, a ton of like weeds and stuff, and it was all rocks. So we've planted all this, put new dirt in, a lot of new dirt in and stuff. The dirt was from over there, which I'll show you in a minute. And this huge area used to be a big above ground garden that they had put in using just cinder blocks all the way around, which all the cinder blocks went underneath my shed over there. And we took all the dirt that was here and I tilled it and everything. We tried replanting some grass, but it decided to die, that was over here. And we've got one of the planter basins. We just bought that. One of the planter things. There's a bunch of weeds behind it that we need to still take care of, and we've got to weed that area again. But that's a little seating area if you want to. And that's one of our sheds, and I showed you our other shed out front. And we've got these two big, I'm guessing at one point in time they used to be fountains, but we disassembled parts of it and used a lot of these bricks on the garden over there. And then they've got a pole and a pole, both for satellite dishes or something. So we just stuck this glass globe on top of it. And we did a dry pour concrete and joined it to our other one. And so far, it's seeming fine. We're not taking the sideboards off yet, but we've also created this nice little seating area. And then our other planter box is back here. And we've got one of these right here. Big pagoda type thing in the back. And we're gonna get another one that's gonna go over here, over this area. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you got any other recommendations, we're gonna put a little carpet runner that goes between the two of these carpets right here. It's outdoor carpet. But if you guys have any suggestions on ideas for things for us to do, we're gonna completely try to disassemble this and maybe just make it grass back here and then end this garden just after the Buddha over here. So we've still got some cleanup to do over here, but we've got some cleanup to do over there. We've moved a lot of stuff around, but again, this is just a little while after I just had surgery on the 16th, and we laid this on Friday the 13th and did a bunch of other gardening and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. There's a lot of lighting we have actually along the fence and right there in that garden. So I was thinking about maybe doing a lighting to that, but I'm not sure. We've got the lighting in there, but we're gonna disassemble that, I think. And we bought a bunch more lights. They're sitting over here in this pile of stuff. And we're gonna try to put the two pagodas up and then chain the lighting all the way around it and everything throughout it, and maybe even have the stream go over to my shed a little bit. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like and leaving a comment if you want, and subscribing, would greatly appreciate it. Thanks again. Have a great day. See you soon.